Yeah, well, at least she has calmed down now. But then again, if you think about it, this is the Nene. Because Nene can be like really desperate, can be like only this time she didn't like show those desperate, like those eyes of despair, like when her eyes turn dark and all that. Yeah, her face grows dark, then she starts muttering to herself. Yeah, that I would love to see that. Yeah, in this restart route. Yeah, at some point. Yeah.
そんなかわいそうな目で私を見ないでください。
I'm not trying to. Yeah, そんなつもりはないんだけど。
ドン引きしてます。そんな目で見つめられて、頭のおかしい露出狂扱いされるぐらいなら、いっそ死にたい。
Oh yeah, those eyes. Oh shit, those eyes are back. Yes, these are the eyes that I was talking about. Ayachi-san, you're scaring me. Please just calm down.
あやちさん。あやちさん。名前で呼んではくれないんですよね。
Huh? You want me to call you by your name? No, seriously, Nene, you gotta calm down. Cannot push things. Cannot be too desperate. Also, what about the shot in your hand? Don't forget about the shot in your hand.
いえ、いいんです。気にしないでください。あと、さっきのオナニー発言のことも忘れてください。
Well, yeah, sure. Everything alright? We are going through some problems, I don't mind listening. And he's like, what? You want to listen to my problems?
あれは違うんです。別に悩みとかストレスじゃなくて、事情があるんです。ちょっと特殊な事情が女の子にはあるんですよ。
Yes, you know the master thing, right? Yes, yes. Master battle. Special circumstances, you say. Special circumstances that will make her want a guy to watch her master. This is the occult club, so maybe it's some sort of black magic ritual. Yeah, right, as if. Yeah, no. Even hentai manga wouldn't use a plotline that bogus. Either way, it doesn't look like she wants to tell me the real reason for master battle antics. But I mean, even if she tells you, you'll be like, huh? So like, there's no point. If there's something troubling you, I'm willing to listen whenever. I won't tell anyone either. Of course, I also won't tell anyone about what happened today, I promise.
ありがとうございます。
Not that anyone would believe me anyways. Yeah. まあ、言ったところで信じてもらえるとも思えない。I can vividly picture it now. I'm getting fun off for trying to pass all my sexual fantasies as reality. That will be it. So, back to the letter. Yeah. それで、手紙についてなんだけど。
それは、呼び出させてもらったのは、主にオナニーのことだったんですが。
So, we both just forget that happened. Alright with you?
はい、大丈夫です。すみません、驚かせてしまいまして。
それは別にいいんだけど。Well, you probably not. I don't know if I should say this, but you probably shouldn't say things like that to others.
わかってます。私だってあんなに恥ずかしいことを口にしたのは、星名くんが初めてですから。
First time, eh? First time, yeah. Yeah, I guess that's much. まあ、そんなんだろうとは思ったけど。そうなんだろう。So, is there any way I can help you? それで、俺に何か力になれることはある？ Well, all I will really be able to do is listen. Not exactly the capable guy.
それじゃあ、お茶を飲んでいきませんか？私が入れますから。それでお話ができれば
That's
嬉しいです。
strange. Why did the translator put it as coffee here? When she clearly said ocha. Ocha means, well, tea. Tea and coffee are two different things. Oh, come on now, translator. Sure, but what do you want to talk to me about?
何でもいいんです。たわいない日常的な会話で構いませんから。
Shuuji, please get a hint already. She's interested in you. それぐらいなら、まあ。
ありがとうございます。
I nod, albeit perplexed, and Ayachi-san sighs a heavy breath of relief. This is seriously a mystery. Why am I making her feel relieved? Well, you'll find out. As I tilt my head in puzzlement, in confusion, Ayachi-san finishes preparing some tea and puts it in front of me. Yeah, it's tea, by the way, not coffee. Oh, but then here it puts coffee. Okay, no wonder the earlier translation puts it as coffee. But then why did she say ocha? Yeah, ocha actually means like tea. Unless it might also mean something like I also refer to coffee, but I don't think so. I think ocha mainly refers mainly refers to tea rather than coffee, but oh well.
どうぞ。
Arigato. Itadakimasu. The moment I bring the cup to my mouth and take a sip, a refreshing aroma enters my nose and I immediately realize this isn't the instant type. Man, this is good. I think I like this flavor. What kind is it? Yeah. So I was just checking that ocha definitely means tea. So I don't know how the tea suddenly became coffee. So I guess this is not the translator's fault, but more of the original writer's fault. He forgot that Nene said ocha, tea, then suddenly changed to coffee.
ブレンドなんです。でもよかった。好みは変わっていないんですね。
Oh, I'm from the future, is what Nene's trying to say. I think I like this flavor. What kind is it? Huh?
あ、なんでもないです。
I'm a stalker. How does she know what kind of coffee I like? And furthermore, she said she remembered. Have we actually met before? Yeah, in another timeline that you won't know. But then why isn't she telling me? Is there some sort of reason? You want to tell him, and should you just give him the shot? Ayachi-san begins staring at me as I still try to make sense of that remark. I feel a mixture of happiness and loneliness flow inside me from her. What a strange mix of emotions. Fushigi na kimochi da. Why would she be feeling these things while we meet? More confusion. If we did meet once before I want to remember, then you should tell her that. Yeah. No, I need to remember. Yeah. 思い出さなきゃダメだろ、俺。So, what should we talk about?
そうですね。それじゃあ、好きな食べ物とか聞いてもいいですか？
Sure, I don't see why not. 別に構わないよ。Almost feels like I'm on a blind date. So we just talk and talk. And so time goes on with us chatting about everything from our favorite food to our favorite school subjects and even my childhood. There is the slight bit of awkwardness every now and then since we're still trying to figure out the right level of intimacy. The conversation never stops. And just like that, it's evening. I've completely lost track of time. I'm on my 4th cup of coffee now. Oh wow. コーヒーを3杯は so 4th cup already, so it's like 3 more cups. Yeah, the original Japanese text says like 3 more cups. So it's like 1 cup, then I have 3 more cups of coffee. But despite all the time we have been talking, I haven't found a single clue as to how Ayachi-san knows me. And before I know it, cup's empty again.
おかわり入れますか?
Are you sure? Oh no, thanks. 4 cups is enough for my stomach. Come on. Too much coffee is not good for you, Nene. I've been thinking long and hard this whole time, but I can't think of anywhere we might have met. Considering how she brought up white coffee alike, we would have had to have been friends too. I wasn't living here during my childhood though, and I doubt there were any places we could have run into each other. It also doesn't help that Ayachi-san didn't mention anything about her past. Maybe I'm just forgetting. Might be a good idea to go home and check the photo albums and maybe ask my dad too. And it won't work. Only Ayachi knows. Only Nene knows. After deciding upon that, I stand up from my chair. Sorry, Ayachi-san, but it's about time for me to...
ちょっと待ってください。せめてもう一杯だけでも。
Yeah, けど... What did you do, Nene? Following a really loud song, Ayachi-san crouches down and clutches at me. Oh shit. You clutch. That's, yeah. It seems like she banged her knee against the table pretty hard. Oh, CD Nene. Are you... No, I guess you aren't. Want me to go fetch some salve or something from the infirmary?
平気です。痛い。
Now that I've seen this side of her, I wonder if Ayachi-san is secretly a bit klutz. She is. She seems so different from her usual image. Almost feels a bit like she's a kid. She's kinda cute. And I mean that differently than how I used it to refer to her looks earlier. All sorts of stuff has been scattered around her on the floor. There are cards, a pentagram, key holder, a Celtic cross accessory, and so on. These and many other small items fell off the table when Ayachi-san banged her knee against it. Yeah, I'll help you clean up. You can just sit there and recover.
すみません。
I just hope nothing's broken. Yeah. 壊れたものがなきゃいいけど. I bend down and start returning all the things from the floor to the table. Maybe that's when you pick up the shard, I hope. As I do that, Ayachi-san unsurprisingly stares at me. But probably not. Because I think the shard is always in Ayachi-san's hand, that's the thing. And the thought of Ayachi-san giving Shuuji the shard will never come across her mind. I don't think so. It will never come across her mind until that one moment when she just accidentally, not say accidentally, but it's just like she just holds his hand or something, and then because the shard is in her hand, it will transfer to him basically, right? But when that will happen is don't know. Yeah, but it will happen eventually. Yeah. It's just a matter of how. Yeah. Most likely, my guess is when Nene just holds Shuji's hands or something like that. Yeah, but it's definitely not intentionally, you know. Well, I mean, like, not intentionally trying to, like, transfer the shard to him. Like, she wouldn't know until it actually happens. I told myself she wasn't telling me for a reason. But maybe I should just straight up ask her. I mean, even if you ask her and she tells you, you're gonna be like, what, right? Might be best for me to just apologize for forgetting about her. I'm sorry, Ayachi-san. I know this might be a rude question, but I need to ask it anyway. Have you and I met before? It feels like we have, but I can't seem to remember a thing.
その前世でと言ったら私のことをどう思いますか？
Yeah, then Shuuji would be like, I wouldn't believe you, right? Dote. I guess I would be like, I would just be like, yep, she's not in the occult club for nothing.
すみません、忘れてください。今のはちょっと冗談を言ってみたくなっただけなんです。面白くなかったですよね。
No, you didn't mean it as a joke, Nene.
星名くんと私はこの学院に来て初めて会いましたよ。
I perceive a sharp pain from Ayachi-san's heart as she speaks those words. That's the truth. Then why does she feel so heartbroken? She's not telling the truth. Did we really meet somewhere before coming to this school? Yeah, a previous life, like she said. If we did though, I don't remember. And she isn't saying anything. What's the meaning of all this? Yeah, all the confusion in his head. Something that I actually cannot Nene cannot clear up. Simply because it'll be really far-fetched. I mean, she tried. She said, "What if I tell you that I met you in a previous life, you know?" But he didn't believe, obviously, so failed. What thoughts are going through her mind? What feelings is she feeling? What is she looking for from me? How much have I been hurting her over this past year just by avoiding her and not giving her what she wanted? I still feel more than a little in the dark. But even so, I wholeheartedly regret ignoring her and those looks of sincerity she was giving me. Maybe I should have tried to understand her feelings sooner. Maybe I should have talked to her about it sooner. I hang my head as the guilt wells up inside me. Oh shit. Doing that, my eyes find something peculiar among the items scattered on the floor. Let's hope it's the shard. Huh? It's a very pretty stone, yes. Yes! Here we go! This is the moment. He has found the shard. Yes! And that's when he'll remember everything. Well, not really remember everything. I think more like the feelings will come back to him and be like, oh, actually, I don't remember you, but it's like I have feelings for you. It's like, oh, alright, here we go. This is the moment. This is the big moment. It's a very pretty stone. The shape is a bit rough around the edges. It strikes me as a shard or something. It's bright and sparkly. I can't help but find myself captivated by it. This shard here is really pretty. Is it a gem? Gemstone is what the original Japanese text says.
あ、それは大切な。
Don't really let him touch it. You don't have to touch it. I mean, it does belong to Shuuji after all. Huh? What's up with this? It's shiny?
それって。
It's shining because it's in front of Shuuji. Keeps radiating this odd light as I'm holding it. My mind is in utter disarray. I can't comprehend what I'm witnessing at all. But I can feel a tangible warmth when looking at this light. It feels comforting and pleasant. What is this light? It feels kinda warm. Why is this light?
それは私にもそんな風に輝くのは初めて見ましたから。
Remember what happened the first time? Well, the first time they met and then that incident happened was when some feathers. Well, I mean, I think because Shuuji meddled with some, I remember correctly, Shuuji was meddled with some bottle or something. Or it's more like, I think, yeah, he meddled with some bottle and then he opened it and then the fragments all went to Shuuji, right? So I think it's a similar scenario, sort of a similar scenario happening here, except that this time it's going to be the feelings from the shard, right? All the emotions from this shard going inside him. Yeah. You should know, it's kind of like deja vu here, Nene. Wait, really? Then why is it? Whoa! The light all of a sudden bursts outward, interrupting me mid-sentence. It paints my vision pure white, rendering me unable to see. My eyes! Mabushi! Mabushi basically means bright. It's very bright. Yeah. I reflexively cover my eyes with my arm. The mysterious light, however, not only obscures my vision but my mind as well. Yeah. These same feathers, remember? These same feathers from like the previous remember the first time they met and these feathers all came out and then Shuuji just absorbs those fragments. It's kind of the same scenario here. Yeah, like I said earlier. Except that this one is the shard, the fragments coming from the shard. When I come to again, I'm greeted by countless small feathers fluttering all around us. So, you know, Nene, this should be something familiar to you, Nene, except it's happening in a rather different way, yeah? Where did they come from? Why are they glowing? I cut my hands and catch one of these mystical feathers. What the hell? This thing is burning hot. Why would a feather be so hot? And why is my body growing so hot too? It's almost like the feather is transferring the heat directly into me. Oh yeah, here we go. The feathers gather in my palms increasingly. Then, after a few moments, they sink into my hands. What is going on? Great. Oh yeah, then maybe this, because this, if I remember correctly, this shard not only contains Shuuji's feelings, it also contains Shuuji's memories, right? From the previous life. Yeah. So here we go. Yeah, so this shard also contains Shuuji's memories. Nice. This is where Shuuji is gaining back all the memories from the previous life. Yeah.
この気持ちを自分でもなんて言えばいいのかわからなくて、こんなの初めてですから。
I really should rewatch the, the original Nene route. Yeah, so as to like recap all this, all these memories.
好きです。私も大好きです。一日中考えちゃうぐらい好きなんです。
I remember this part though. This part is where after she confessed to Shuuji, right? Then they had saxophone on the sofa before going to the bed. Yeah.
それは、恥ずかしいですけど、今はこのぬくもりに包まれていたいです。そっちの方が重要です。少し時間がかかるかもしれませんが、私は絶対に幸せにしてみせますから。それでまた二人で心の底から笑い合いましょうね。
Yeah, this is from the last scene. Yeah, before we went back to the past. Yeah, happy we both smile again together from the bottom of our hearts. Memories completely foreign to me. いくつもの知らない思いだ。Memories of Ayashi-san and I together that I have absolutely no recollection of. They pour into me with the intensity of a raging flood. Feels like both my heart and my mind will be consumed by this inferno. Oh, this is a really pretty scene that I'm definitely going to use as the thumbnail. Yeah. What is... Who is this person from the previous life? He seems so happy. This is you, Shuuji. Well, the previous you. What in the world? The memories pay no mind to my worries and continue their invasion. That's when it all comes together. That boy is me. Myself from some other world where me and Ayachi-san were boyfriend and girlfriend. It all started with me meeting Nene. every day I spent with her since then was full of smiles and joy. So why here you put every very day? Why is every very day? Yeah, every day I've spent with her since then was full of smiles and joy. We met purely by accident, then began to spend time together in the OC. The hole in my heart was being filled little by little. If I had never stumbled across her that day, where would I be now? So, if there's anything I can do for her, then I want to do it. All of Shuuji's feelings from the previous life. I don't care if it's the only thing I can do. I just want Nene to at least have my feelings with her. I want her to know that I'm always with her.
ダメだ。そんな何の意味もない賭けに協力することはできない。
Yeah, at first Nanao rejected his request, but in the end she still like sort of helped him. Soma-san.
どうせ賭けるなら、分が悪くてもせめて勝つ可能性のある賭けにすべきだ。それならば協力しよう。
Huh? What are you trying to say? Is there a way?
決しておすすめはしないが、星名くんがそこまで思い詰めているのなら、ネネが過去に戻った後で再び心に穴が開く可能性が高い。
The hole will reopen in his heart, but this is like in the previous timeline, right? So I wonder how it's going to all merge together, like the Shuuji from the previous timeline, and the Shuuji now in this new timeline. How are they going to merge as one? Or are these two timelines even going to merge? Yeah, because we know like the Shuuji in the previous timeline is definitely going to feel like Nanao said, like hole will reopen, and the Shuuji from in the previous timeline is going to feel empty again. So, you know.
もしその穴が開いたら、今度は埋めることはできないかもしれない。
Hole in my heart from Nene's disappearance. Would that be something worse than the first one I had? So that means there's a point in taking the fragments.
だが、心が砕ける可能性もあるんだ。どちらの方がマシということはない。どちらとも非常に危険だ。
Heart is torn in two. So is that what is going on right now?
だから、同じ危険を冒すのなら、せめて一縷の望みがある方が、星野くんもいいだろ？
Of course. Is there an option like that?
君がネネの魔女の活動を手伝うようになった理由を思い出してみればいい。
Oh. Huh? Our relationship first began when I accidentally saw her master, Pato. And when I went to return her student ID to her the next day, I wound up absorbing the fragments that she had gathered, and... Aha!
気づいたか？そういうことだ。過去に戻ったネネには心のかけらはもうない。だったら持たせればいい。
Ah, so this is the scene that I don't think this scene this scene happened in the past, yes, but it wasn't shown in the first half of Nene's room. Yeah, so this is the revelation that was what happened between Nanao and Shuuji. Well, Nanao at that point rejected like Shuuji's request, but I think in Nene's room, the first half, it then cut off from there. But this is like the continuation from there. And this is how like Shuuji got the idea to transfer some of his heart fragments. Yeah, give Nene some of his heart fragments to bring back to the past. So essentially the idea is to have the me in the world Nene goes to absorb the fragments of the me from this world. But then what will happen to the Shuuji in this world, in this previous timeline?
それが叶えば 君たちは再会できるかもしれない。だが正直分の悪い賭けだ。
So like reunite is like this Shuuji from this previous timeline gets merged into the Shuuji in the new timeline. Yeah.
もし君の心が砕ければネネは一生そのことを悔やむだろう。自分と出会わなければそう考えるかもしれない。
Well, that didn't happen, so thank God.
それに星名君だって受け入れるとは限らない。ネネが自分の家庭を変えるように星名君も自分の能力を受け入れているかもしれない。
Well, the other Shuuji has taken the fragments. Yeah, so but as well, actually, Nene didn't get to see it. Nene is still clinging on to the hope of seeing Shuuji again.
その場合、あちらの星名君には穴が開いていないかもしれない。もしかしたらそのかけらを拒絶するかもしれない。
Let me just see again. How the dynamics will change. You yourself might come to accept your ability by that point in time. So knowing that the fragments that happens might not even have a hole. You just reject the fragment altogether. That could happen. Yeah. But now it seems like it's not rejecting the fragments.
たられば話をあげればキリがないほど分が悪いんだ。それでも
I'll still go through with it. Please give me your assistance if possible. Yeah, それでもやります。お願いします。
わかったよ。
Yeah, and I went through with it. This was the part which I think we didn't get to see in the first half of Nene's route. Yeah. So then they agreed on this plan. Yeah. That was what ultimately led these memories making their way to me. Along with, I received the worries and fears that Hoshina Shuuji felt from the previous time. God, I'm just so worried. Will she actually be able to find the happy life she wants? Maybe she'll have reservations about changing things and will suffer all alone because of that. I wouldn't be able to help her and comfort her if that happened. I want her to find happiness. She's suffered long enough. She deserves enough happiness to make up for those years of pain and solitude. If at all possible, I want to be the one that brings her that happiness. That really me? It's almost unfathomable that I would come to love a girl this much. Just as hard to believe is that I was able to smile so sincerely. It almost feels like I'm looking at a doppelganger or something. Doppelganger? Doppelganger is not really the right word here. Yeah. Actually, the correct translation here is it almost feels like I'm looking at another person altogether. Yeah, because the original, it makes more sense. Because doppelganger, you know what doppelganger means, right? Doppelganger means like a clone. But that's not really the case here. Because the previous line is like saying that I'm seeing another me that's actually able to smile so sincerely. That's like so different from me. So it feels like I'm looking at a completely different person. Like that's not actually me. That's what the original Japanese text is saying. So the doppelganger is actually wrong translation right here. Yeah, so just to clarify, yeah, in case, yeah, so that you don't get the wrong idea here. Seriously, who is he? Previous life. Shuuji from the previous life. I'm looking at a person who's me, but not me. And to be honest, it's rather frightening. That's right. I'm terrified beyond belief right now. Watching this person who has my body and my voice, but a completely different personality, sends shivers down my spine. Yet at the same time, I feel a sense of longing in my chest. That guy is really me. Maybe I have the potential to be like that? Yeah, to become like that? I've always told myself I need to change, but I've never done anything about it. Do I actually have it in me? I want to know. I want to know if that person I'm looking at is me. It seems so foreign and so alien that it's hard to even imagine those words and feelings coming from the person I am now. Yeah, so あまりに違う自分自身。今の自分から想像もできない。But the simple fact that I can't imagine only makes me determined to find out even more. I want to become familiar with the feelings pouring to me through this form life. Yeah, so, けど想像できないからこそ知りたい。この温かい怒りは一体どんな気持ちから生まれるものなのか。I seek to respond to that request, light approaches. So, その気持ちに追えるかのように怒りが近づいてくる。I come to learn and understand those feelings. I might be able to treat other people with more sincerity. So, like, yeah, you will learn a lot of things here. So, absorb these feelings. この気持ちを知ることができたら、俺はもっと相手と向き合えるのかもしれない。At some point, I just gave up on interpersonal relationships. Now I'm only capable of those shallow, non-committed types of relationships. If by some chance I was capable of experiencing those feelings in another world, then maybe I also have the ability to assist them now. I mean, you're just the exact person, so yeah, you definitely have the potential. The new Shuuji, yeah, then maybe I also have the ability to assist them now if I just reach for them. Slowly yet surely, I reach out towards the shark emitting this warm light. The moment I clasp it in my hand, I feel my consciousness go blank as I absorb, become one with the me from another world. So it really seems like the Shuuji from the other world is merging with the Shuuji in this new world. So yeah, merge as one. So it's like, so that means the Shuuji from the other world is like so-called gone already, but now come to this new world. Yeah, come into this new world. Yeah, I think this is no. Should I go with this CG? Or should I go with the fattest scene? The fattest scene. Oh, let me see. I mean, if I put this, I think I will use this CG because this is the proper CG. Yeah, so I'll be using this CG for this episode. So yeah, thumbnail as the thumbnail for this episode. Yes. So I just. Oh no, Shuji, are you okay? Ah, 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 ah.
大丈夫ですか？星野くん。
Yeah, I'm good. Well, on second thought, maybe not. My head freaking hurts. They may have been my own feelings and memories, but damn, it was still an awful experience having them all rush into me at once. However, none of that matters now. Time to face Nene.
保健室に行きますか？
The moment I see the face of the girl in front of me, my whole body heats up and begins trembling. It spreads to my brain, momentarily shutting it down. It's like, the girl I love is here. Yeah. I love her so much. The feelings well up in my newly merged heart. It should be my first time feeling them, yet it feels so very wistful. That isn't to say they feel uncomfortable or wrong. Not in the slightest. These feelings are real. Impossibly real. ああ、本物だ。これは俺の本物の感情だ。Completely surrender myself to the emotions overtaking me. Give her the most gentle smile I can muster. I'll be alright, Nene. いや、そこまでする必要はないよ、Nene.
それならいいんですが、無理はしないで。え？
Yes, Nene. I really do owe you an apology. I've hurt you, Nene. And it went on for far too long.
今、ねねって。
Ah. And I guess I ought to apologize for this too. It's complete rubbish now. What's complete rubbish? あと、ごめん。これをダメにしちゃった。Oh, as in the shot? The shot has become rubbish now. I returned the shot inside my hand to her. He has completely lost his luster and beauty, now taking on a white color as if it's calcified.
あれ、白くなって、これってどういうことでしょうか。
Nene, why didn't you realize this before, Nene? You dummy. Let Shuuji explain. If he can explain. I used the fragments inside of it to seal the hole in my heart. They became a part of me.
それじゃあ、星名くん。
Not Hoshina-kun, Shuuji-kun. You can call me Shuuji-kun if you rather do that. I would kind of like you to, honestly.
それって。
It's all come back to me. Well, that might not be the right way to put it. It's all kind of jumbled together. I feel like me, but not me at the same time. It might take a bit of time to get used to, but I think I can do it. I'm not the exact same as the other, but I know everything he did. I have all the memories of us together within me. I remember all the hard fun we had together, but I also realized the pain I put you through all these years. So sorry, Nene. Yeah, oh well. Oh. Yes. But there's still one thing I have left to find out. Yet to find out. So would you mind telling me, Nene? Were you able to find the happiness you wanted? Right now, yeah. Oh, as in the her parents? Well, not quite. But she sort of has accepted her new family.
そんなの決まってます。聞くまでもありません。
Well, her true happiness is Shuuji anyway, so yeah.
幸せじゃないに決まってるじゃないですか。
Well, now you do. I mean.
ずっと一人だったんです。これ以上未来を変えたら修士君と出会えないかもしれないって。だからいろいろ我慢して頑張ったのに。他の人ばっかり幸せになっていて、私は以前のまま一人きりで。
Oh man. So, yeah, emotions are definitely pouring out right now, Nene.
ようやく出会ったのに私に気づいてくれませんし、避けるようになりますし、果ては変態を見るような目で見つめてきますし。
You're the one who said something so ridiculous, Nene.
だって。
Yeah, this your fault for being so desperate. Come on now, don't cry. I gently reach out my hand towards her and begin to stroke my sobbing girlfriend's soft, silky hair.
泣かせたのは修二君じゃないですか。
Oh, the pat on her head. Yeah, oh man, so sweet.
好きになるって、出会ったら好きになってくれるって言ったくせに。
Actually, Shuuji should have told her to give him the shot, you know. But he didn't know. He didn't tell her that. That's like, but well, doesn't matter. It all works out now. Sorry, Nene. I'm so sorry. I may not be the same Hoshina Shuuji that you fell for, but I have his love within. I can feel it blossoming within me with every word you say. Just kinda started calling you Nene with permission. Is that alright? What do you mean without permission? It's totally perfectly fine.
はい。呼んでください。もっとたくさん呼んでください。やっと呼んでもらえる。声を聞かせてもらえるんですから。
Nene, I'll say again, I love you. I love you so much that I went into the past just so I could chase after you. I can feel my body heating up like the furnace, just from all the passionate emotions you stir up in me. My feelings haven't changed one bit. Still love you in this world. You're my beloved, my one and only. This may be a bit weird for me to be asking, but would you go out with me? I want to live every single day of my life with you.
ようやく言えます。今までずっと未来が変わるのが怖くて言えなかったんです。でもやっと言えます。
Oh, the smile on her face, yeah. Oh, and the smile here too, on the bottom left portrait.
好きです。大好きです。私はあなたのことが大好きです。愛しています。もう離れたりしません。
Sorry for everything. I know it must have been hard. In retrospect, honestly, I realized how terribly cruel I was to you.
私、怒ってます。マジ怒です。
The eyes, oh my god. Oh my god, tears are about to flow out of my eyes. Oh man, this. Look at her. ごめんなさい。
許しません。絶対に許しません。今までの分をちゃんと埋め合わせしてくれないと許しませんから。
That's fine. I'm willing to take responsibility for that. But I have a more important request for you right now. I want you to be my girlfriend again.
はい。よろしくお願いします。
And thank you, Nene. Thank you so much. ありがとう。こちらこそよろしく。She smiles at me warmly as the tears just keep coming down. Tears aren't really coming out of my eyes, but my eyes are getting teary, yes. Watery, right? I always knew that this girl looks best with a smile on her face. I feel a little weird to say this, but since I gave you a farewell when you left, I'll go ahead and say, Kairi, Nene.
ただいま。
Oh. With this, she and I have finally reunited with one another. Not exactly the same way. I think the Shuuji from the previous life is still like, yeah, stuck in there. Because it's like, yeah, you have to like really feel pity for the Shuuji in the previous timeline. Because it's like the Shuuji in the previous timeline, I don't know if he has realized that that he's like Nene has finally been able to find happiness with the Shuuji in this new timeline. Would she know? Would Shuuji know? I don't think he would know, right? Unless maybe it's like after this new Shuuji absorbs the fragments of the old Shuuji, right? Then it's like the old Shuuji senses it. The senses that the new Shuuji has absorbed, some of his fragments, and then he's able to finally give out a sigh of relief or something like that, right? Yeah, maybe I hope it's that way, so that at least, even though he won't get to meet Nene anymore in the old timeline, the Shuuji in the old timeline won't be able to meet Nene anymore. At least he knows that Nene is happy with the Shuuji from the new timeline. So that means in a way he's still like reunited with Nene, Nene continues clinging to me like she wants to dispel all her pent-up frustrations. I'm glad this Nene restart route up to the chapter 1-1 and 1-2 didn't take too long. Yeah, so because if it's like exactly the same as the common route, that will be way too long. It's been a long journey, but we're finally back in each other's arms. For Nene, it's probably been even more emotional due to all the years she spent waiting. Our life begins anew, but we both know that there aren't any do-overs this time. Yeah, no more. And Nene can't be a witch anymore. We don't need them though. We'll find enough happiness on our own.